University of Pune, and currently she is working with one of the University of Canada here, and she'll speak about her experiences while she was there in Pune.
How are you, everyone? Namaste. I had a fight with Mr. Ashutosh because he's telling me that I need to talk in about 5 minutes, and I'm telling him my experiences in India require like a whole day. Thank you so much. My name is Dr. Gladys Ngao. I teach at Kenyatta University, which is on Thika Road, about 18 kilometers from where we are. I teach in the School of Education. And I went to India in 2009. For your information, it was my first foreign country to go to. And I am so happy it was because of the experiences that I got. And I went to University of Pune. It has a different name now. You can say it for me, Savitribai Phule University. And of course, everything was different the moment I got there. It was good. And he said he went when he was 70, he came back when he was 90. I actually had to come back in. I went in September, on September 13th, 2009. I came back in January to make other dresses because the dresses that I had could not fit me. I had eaten that chicken, it was chicken and chicken, a lot. And the chai, I love the chai up to today, Indian chai, but I don't really get it quite what I used to get that time. I need to go back to India. Matters education, I would say, for example, when I went to India, I went on a scholarship, ICCR, and I studied, and out of the money I was getting, the stipend, which was 6,000 rupees, it paid for my PhD, Doctor of Education, and I also did an MBA using the same amount of money. So you can imagine the affordability. I mean, the rupee is just, I don't know what has happened up to now, but I think the differences are not so much. But I paid for my Master of Business Administration using the same money, and I stayed in a very good house, 2-bedroom. They were called 2BH, something different from Kenya. And I also used to buy the shirts for my sons because I had a family for my sons, for their father, the dresses, very good. I also learned something, and I value it up to today. And what I majorly learned, the ease of doing business. Where I used to live, it was called Mamtanagar, Old Sangvi in Pune. And Mamtanagar, we even had a bakery there, and only 2 gentlemen were working, and they would be done making bread and scones and everything. By around 8 a.m., we go to buy from the shops, and they were just there, very comfortable, having done a lot. The equipment, what you learn, other than going to classroom, these are the other benefits, because I went to India not as a businesswoman, but I came back to Kenya to start a bakery because I had seen how easy it was to do it in India. And then small children, very small toddlers doing business. We don't do that here in Kenya. It's like there are people to do business and others not to do business. I love that about India. I also loved the mechanical items, the machines, the equipment, very simple. Oh, I miss the sugarcane juice, with all those additives. Very nice, very relaxing. So actually, and I was telling Mr. Ashutosh, I have my son that I really need him to go to India for his master's now, because I feel like I'm not complete unless I have my child. And when my grandchildren grow, India is the place to go. And why am I saying that? The practicability. It's practical education. Practical education. Honesty. Honesty is a virtue in the Indian education. I got that, except for the few rickshawalas, because they would take me round and round and round because they want me to pay 1 or 2 more rupees. Yeah, 1 or 2 more rupees. So they would take me round and not deliver me to my place easily. But most people have a lot of honesty. They practice what they teach. I had a relationship to date with my guide, yeah, and we communicate even up to today, because it's not just something I'm doing for money. It is something which I am doing with all commitment, like I am serving God. That is one other thing I learned about education in India, and I admire it to date. And then the other one is that everyone, is socially connected. Even when we don't understand the language, the only problem I got at first was because when we do here in Kenya, we do like this, we are saying no. But in India, that is to say yes. And how do we say no in India? By shaking the head. Yeah, there is a way. I think I may have forgotten, but I need to go back to India to learn. So what am I saying? The practicability. Everyone doing what is worthwhile and practicing the same. And yes, I had my sick father. He passed on while I was still in India in 2012. And when he passed on, before he passed on, I was making arrangements to take him to India for his operation. He had meningioma. And in India, it would have cost me just 100,000 shillings, Kenya shillings. But here in Nairobi, if he had gone through the procedure, I would have paid more than $1 million. Isn't that quite affordable? Yeah. A lot of good things. So, and I like it, even the way we are connected, even up to today. I mean, we have that connection, the business acumen, that education, that sociability. And I used to go to church in India, but how did I realize there was a church? There were people singing, and I heard Yeshua, and Yeshua, I got it to mean Yesu, which is Jesus in my language. So I was never lost. The first Sunday in India, I went to church, but I also used to go to enjoy going to the temples, because they were nice experiences, and I would tie, this, what do we call it, the headgear, yeah, for all the other Indian events. And I loved it, and given a chance, like I have said, and he knows he has a deal, I will take my son there for his MBA. So let's connect, get the best out of India as we also get the best out of here, because the world has become one. Can I?
airport to join into the university there in Bangalore. And my stay in Bangalore was really, really amazing. You know, we liked that what we call the Bangalore life, the Silicon Valley of India, because most of the cities, they are very nice, because we had an experience. I had an experience also to come to Chennai, Mumbai, all the way even to Delhi, all the way even to Kerala, all the India. You can go all the entire India when you are already there. But what I liked most is the cost of living, because I remember one day I decided to go for a vacation in Dubai, but I didn't finish the vacation. I had to run back to India because the cost of living in Dubai was very, very, very high. I couldn't manage the bill, so I had to run very quickly and stop the vacation because of the cost there. So me being in India was very amazing life. What I studied there is what I can say it has put me in the position I'm currently right now, because I'm an entrepreneur. So the position I'm currently right now is because of what I studied in India, where I got to know more of not the theoretical but the practicality of the theory. Because I remember what I'm doing currently is basically from what I learned, from the exploration, from the also that exposure I got by interacting with so many companies around, and you are hoping also when you are going there to do so. And guys, what I can assure you, if you are having the inspiration to go there through study in India, if you get through study in India, I will give one comment. You will get the correct universities. What does this mean? The university which cannot cheat you. That's one alumnus mention of the virtue of honesty. Through study in India, you will get a university which cannot give you a fake degree which you can return it to Kenya and start strangling how you can get the certification or the authentication of your documents. So through study in India, through the universities who have already partnered with study in India, guys, these universities, they are the best universities there in India. You can go and have the quality education you inspiring to have. Definitely from my experience, I have also sent maybe referred my friends go to India, take your degrees, but none of them till me today has ever given me a negative comment. Every time I talk to them, they say yes, life here is very nice, and everything we are enjoying the classroom. They are even getting the internships, practical working in the hospitals who are taking pharmacies. These who are taking allied health sciences, they are working in hospitals as well. So these things you will come up as a very, very good candidate who can support yourself in the next future. For that few remarks, I'm really happy. Thank you so much, and feel much welcomed, and say welcome and see you your future in India. Thank you.
So thank you, Paul, for your words, and for all the alumni and our faculties and representatives from partner institutes who are present here. We are organizing an alumni dinner today evening, and all of you are cordially invited for the alumni dinner. We have already sent the invitation, and during the alumni dinner, we also plan to have an interaction with the alumni and understand from them what expectations additionally they have from studying India, and how we can work towards the internationalization of the Indian education system, and the faculties and representatives from respective universities of University of Kenya, Kenyatta University. All of you are requested to present in the alumni dinner so that we can have an interaction session with our partner institutes, those who have come from India, and we'll have discussions on the teacher exchange programs, student exchange programs, and many other areas through which students can come from India to universities in Kenya, and from Kenyan universities, students can go to India for the short-term programs or like semester exchange programs. So with this, we are coming to an end of today's event. So before the completion of the event, we'll just ask everyone to be present here for a group photo. And after the event, we have arranged for teas and snacks on the right side of the hall. So thank you everyone for being present in the inauguration session, and we expect that we'll have a good footfall today. And for our upcoming events in Tanzania and Uganda as well, we have already started the branding and all other activities. And best of luck to all of us. Thank you everyone. So students present at the back, you can go to the respective stalls and start interaction with the universities those who are present here. So from the third row onwards, and all the alumni, those who are present here, and along with our faculty members and the representative from Partner Institute, please be present here for the group photo. Thank you.